Hey guys, I've just topped out on Wilton Quarry onto the prow. This is a perfect location for awkward belays because it's got such a small place to sort of work with. So I'm going to get out of my climbing spot so that I can get myself safe. And then first of all, I want to get a piece in to make sure that I'm safe up here. Obviously I've got my piece of gear down there on my climber, but for now I want to check where I'm going to position myself and where I'm going to start putting gear. So I've got a really nice big crack just here, and I've got a really nice crack here, so I want to get at least one piece in both of those. So I'm going to start off with the furthest away one. So I'm looking at the crack, and I can see, you know, that I'm going to get a good nut in here. So I'm going to get an offset. And that fits in very nicely. And then I'm going to get a screw gate carabiner. And clip my rope into that, making sure I can screw that up straight away. So at least now that my belay has me on a piece of gear up here. And then I'm going to start looking for my second or even third piece. But I'm quite happy that's a really good piece of gear. So I just need one more, you know, rating a piece of gear, like 8 to 10. And then I'll be happy. If I can't find a piece of gear which is very good in here, I'm going to look for a third, maybe even a fourth piece, but I'm fairly confident we'll get something. Great stuff. So I'm going to bring the best size nut I can find down into the crack, and I'm just looking for where the rock narrows. And I've got a lovely place with lots of connection onto the nut placement itself, where the rock is. So I'm really happy with that. I'm going to give it one tug just to settle it, and then I'm going to get another screw gate carabiner and clip that on. Great. So at this stage I want to think about where I'm going to place, where's best to place myself for my second climber coming up, so where I want to belay from, and kind of the position where I've settled really is the best position, because he's coming from, if we can see down here, he's coming directly where the rope is. So here I'm out of the way for when the climber tops out, and it means I'm going to have a good locking off arm on my belay device. So I'm quite happy with where I'm sat. I'm going to clip this bit of gear. So then I've got my two bits of gear, which now I need to equalise and make independent. So I'm going to get big HMS, and I'm going to clip that to the rope loop, and then I'm going to pull in the rope in between the two pieces, make a clove hitch. So that will mean this piece of gear is now independent to itself. So I now need to bring the second piece into the equation. Because this is quite a bit lower, I'm going to have to get myself in a better position so it's pulling on each piece in an equal amount. So I'm going to feed this down, and I'm going to come get myself a little bit lower, and then I'm going to take the second bit of rope coming down from this piece and do another clove hitch onto the HMS, making sure that it's nice and tight. Making sure I'm going to do that up. I'm now safe. Each piece is independent, it's equalised, and so I can shout down to my climber, safe. Great, I'm off belay. So I'm going to look for the best place to power my rope. I've got this nice space here. I'm going to pull up all my rope. Great stuff. Then I want the belay device. I'm going to clip that onto my rope loop again. And the main thing with belaying from the top is having the belay device the right way round. So I want to make sure the teeth are going to be engaged to the back. So it's actually the opposite from when you're belaying down from the floor. Clipping my rope. Make sure I do that. On belay, climb when ready. I'm now in a nice locked off position for the second climber to come up, and I can start belaying. Awesome guys, hope you like the anchor system. Tune in for the next one.